What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to FudgeMuppet for a sensational Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Top 5 video. My name is Scott and today we are looking at our top 5 picks for fun locations to absolutely decimate, destroy and completely turn to dust. You may have seen many of these locations decimated in our build footage over the years, and with us having to trial many playstyles and get some awesome looking footage, we have found our favourite locations to grind to ashes with all of our new builds. This list of favourites will end up being quite subjective, but ultimately it ends up being a mix of location dynamics like towers, bridges, waterfalls, high sections, low sections, and stuff like enemy density. So when you power through waves and waves of bandits, it's incredibly rewarding, making the location an incredibly fun place to destroy, a very cinematic place to destroy. Also, before we go ahead, I just want to say, while it can be fun to just save your game and then murder a whole city just for shits and giggles, we will not be including towns and cities on this list. Also, sometimes they aren't even as fun because half the NPCs can't be killed, so there is that. But every location we are about to talk about is hostile and is full of totally killable enemies, which I guess is an extra essential criteria for the whole destroy part of the equation. So let's start with number 5 on our list. In the number 5 position, the 5th most fun location to destroy in Skyrim is Lost Knife Hideout. This hideout of the Lost Knife is hidden away in East March, the hold of Windhelm, and it's wedged in the base of the mountain that leads up to the lands of the Rift. The cave is rather unassuming until you enter inside and are met with an enormous cavern with bridges of rock spanning over an underground lake, the walls surrounded by waterfalls. This first area provides many cinematic opportunities to shout enemies off cliffs or snipe them with a bow, sending them plummeting into the water below. But that is not all. Once you continue out of the initial large cavern, carving your way through foes, you wind yourself up the many bandit-filled walkways and a balcony that overlooks the huge cavern. Some of the bandits you could have already killed from afar, or perhaps they have been shooting at you. But this cavern is just so cinematic, an awesome looking location filled with plenty of enemies. But that's not all. Once you've made your way through the walkways, you will enter the hideout itself, and there you are met with a hidden tavern, living quarters filled with enemies of course, and there is also this cool pit-like area that is filled with beast cages, where they presumably let the beasts fight for entertainment, or perhaps they wish to sell them off, who knows. And then after killing the shit out of all within, there is a path that actually takes you to another wooden bridge walkway that also overlooks the initial underground lake cavern, giving you an awesome view of the place. This location is usually filled with generic bandits unless you have begun the companion's questline. In that case, it is filled with the Silver Hand, but overall this location is just incredibly fun to destroy, all the cinematic vistas combined with the bandits to knock off ledges, smash on bar tables and kick through cages. Lost Knife Hideout is number 5 on our list. But what of number 4, you say? What is the 4th little hottie on this list? Which location takes the 4th place? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Broken Ore Grotto, located in Hafingar, the Hold of Solitude, on the northern side of the mountain range by the water. Broken Ore Grotto is one of those truly unique locations in Skyrim with awesome structures inside a cave made of ships that have been pulled apart. Most people would have experienced this place during the quest Lights Out, where Jari Ra and his sister Deja led the Black Blood Marauders, unique bandits with interesting face tattoos. Once again, this is a place with an internal body of water with ridges and walkways lining the sides, with Black Blood Marauders patrolling the areas until you finally reach the center base, an awesome structure of broken ships and scaffolding, housing many treasures and many marauders. When I first saw this location, I thought it was so freaking cool. I remember stealthing my way through the winding ridges, slitting throats of the marauders, watching their bodies ragdoll into the water below. I got close to the main structure, but then I was discovered, all hell broke loose, and I had this epic Pirates of the Caribbean style fight scene, jumping down levels, running up walkways, a real bloody awesome moment. And it is for this reason that I love coming back to this place to stage some awesome fight scenes with new characters I've made. If you haven't for whatever reason seen this place, I definitely recommend you come here and give the Black Blood Marauders a run for their money, Jack Sparrow style. So for the 3rd spot, the Bronze Metal, we have a location in the outdoors for those who want a spot of fresh air, by a nice little river, some grassy fields, a quaint little bridge, and a bandit who threatens to cut out your eyes and drop a shit ton of rocks on you if you refuse to pay the toll. This location is Robber's Gorge, located in Hillmark on the cusp of Whiterun. This is a bandit camp, but just not any bandit camp. This one is strategically placed on a main road with a stone bridge over the river, which they use as a choke point to force travelers to pay a toll, or funnel their enemies into a flurry of arrows and stone. This location is neatly designed and has many cool parts to it, but it is also quite open and spread out, making it one of my favourite spots to destroy. Most would find this place by crossing the bridge, being forced into a canyon where an archer on the bridge demands a toll. You usually give him the finger, he gets pissed, drops some rocks and starts attacking you with his buddies. You have options. You can dash through the canyon under the bridge, go left and wrap around to be met with the bandits and barricades that lead up to the wooden bridge, and then use that to cross into the camp, which provides awesome ragdoll opportunities, slashing archers off bridges, or be an archer ducking for cover while picking off bandit archers in the towers across the way. Or you can go right after going under the bridge and fight through the bandit and his barricades, kicking down the front gate and entering the camp that way. Either way, it's awesome, and when you are there, you get to smash and bash your way through bandits, mages, and a bandit chief in his private shack. But there are also plenty of obstacles for cover and rocks to jump from and benches to jump on, adding some flair to the battle. The other cool thing is that if you have the skills, you can actually enter into a hidden cave from the river that makes its way up to a secret entrance into the bandit chief's shack. So if you are of the stealthy persuasion, the type with a penchant for neck slicing, then this is an extra fun way to go about it. Overall, this is just a classic bandit camp that has it all, and it's one of my favorite places to destroy. Now we are getting to the prime stuff, the top tier shit, the locations that every destroyer dreams of, or maybe it's just me, but anyways, in the silver medal position, the glorious, not quite good enough for gold second position, is the Lost Valley Redoubt, a set of ancient Nordic structures that builds itself up one side of a valley, but many thousands of years later, these ancient Nords have abandoned here, the Forsworn have taken over, and kitted it out with their tents and spikes and other tribal looking stuff. These dangerous Bretons infest the whole area, and it's up to you to embark on an epic quest of destruction as you start from the bottom of the valley beside river and waterfall, and then continue to fight through wave and wave of tribal savage as you make your way up the cliffside. There are plenty of archers and great heights to knock them from, making for those cool cinematic ragdoll moments. There are traps to dodge and enough Forsworn to take out multiple in a furious dagger power attack flurry, and along the way you can't help but to just stop and enjoy the vistas, not only of the view itself but of the waterfalls and structures built around it. Once you carve your way through the Forsworn and climb the grand staircases, you are met with this cool structure that builds over the mouth of the river, feeding into the waterfall below. At the back of this structure is a ritual taking place where two hag ravens are creating a Forsworn Briarheart, and it's super fun just to interrupt these big bird hags with a mace to the face. Plus there is a sexy word wall offering you a word of the Become Ethereal shout just behind them, but maybe you can't take them, maybe you aren't powerful enough to defeat the fireball slinging bird witches, so instead you can run for your life and jump Altair style off the wooden plank at Bard's Leap Summit, with your leap of faith being rewarded with a splash into the pool below, and then you even get to talk to a red guard ghost who compliments you on your jump. It's just an awesome and unforgettable location, and throughout the years I've continued to come back and destroy over and over. Finally, we're at that part of the video where we have to talk about the number one, the winner, our top location to destroy in Skyrim. Many of you longtime FudgeMuppet fans may have already guessed this. In fact, it used to be a little bit of a meme on the channel because I wouldn't record a build without a run of the place. Yes, I am of course talking about the gold standard of locations, the one and only, well, actually the two and only, Valtheim Towers. Yes, this awesome location is our number one place to destroy. It's got it all, simple and refined. This is also quite an easily accessible location from the start of the game. When running from Whiterun to say Windhelm or Riften, you will often come down this road that runs alongside a river, which eventually becomes a waterfall, but before you can get to the waterfall, you are met with these two towers of ancient Nordic architecture on either side of the river and a bridge running between them. This, my friends, is Valtheim Towers and is currently inhabited by no-good bandits who want your money. Now this has to be one of the most cinematic, epic fighting spots in the game with plenty of heights to make it extra epic. Think about it, all epic fights need that height element. Think of the best Star Wars fights, Anakin vs Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan vs Darth Maul, Luke vs Vader in Empire Strikes Back. They all have some kind of great height involved at some point, which makes it feel epic, and so does Valtheim Towers. The first tower has an archer which is so ridiculously fun to shoot off, shout off, fire blast off, slash off, and axe off the edge of the platform, ragdolling to the bridge below where he smacks and rebounds off again into the river. So fun, and nothing feels more epic than fighting a group of bandits on a narrow bridge with with nothing but your sword, but even more fun is using the narrow bridge to your advantage as you shield charge the length of it, knocking foes aside into the river below. There is also an archer on the cliffs firing down on you, as well as the one on the tower if you didn't kill them, and it's awesome to just be dodging arrows, firing back, blocking with a shield, parrying enemies, or being careful with your footwork. It's just such an epic spot to fight, and for all those reasons, it is our #1 spot to destroy in Skyrim. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 locations to destroy in Skyrim, those fun places you want to save and slaughter again and again because of the raw epicness. Did you agree with our list? What are your favorite spots to destroy in Skyrim? Let us know in the comments below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls goodness. My name is Scott from FudgeMuppet, and I'll be back to nerd out with you again next time.